I don't know when it happened. I think it started with a back injury that I'd gotten at work, and I was prescribed painkillers.
Elizabeth Atwood knows firsthand about the downward spiral of substance abuse.
And I was doing more and more and more, and like upping my dosage. My tolerance built so fast.
At 19, she was a new mother, a licensed nurse's aide. Then she turned to selling friends' prescriptions and lost it all.
I wasn't making crazy money off of it. I was just doing what I needed to do to support myself, and it ended up in 4 felonies.
As she was in and out of court, her disease gained ground. Then along came heroin. Cheaper, easier to get. It became her life.
A lot of times you hear about people running together, and so they're like these carpools of people that will just go and pick up all together because gas is expensive. Hitting stores is hard. Making sure that everyone keeps from being sick. And so I would get into these groups of people that like we would just run together. And so we would go down, we would pick up, we would come back, share with our friends, go down, pick up. Every day it's the same thing.
And you say share with your friends, you mean sell it to your friends?
Yeah.
Now 29, Atwood is a specialist at SOS Recovery Center in Rochester. With a lot of hard work, she's been clean for several years, with a job, a home, her son back. This former user and dealer offers hope to others, like Luis Gonzalez, who grew up in New York City but moved around, a Latin Kings gang member who became a dealer.
I did it for a long time. I made a lot of money. Like, I wanted that money so bad, and I used to cherish it, and I just wanted it in cash. That is it.
He says he didn't care what happened to anyone.
I've seen so much, from losing family members to seeing friends murdered in front of me for drugs.
Eventually, addiction caught up with him, too.
And then I went into the addiction phase where every single dollar that I made, including not just money that I made during selling drugs, but robbing people and stealing from my own family and stealing even from my own kids at one point.
Despite a long rap sheet, he wanted to get help.
Currently, I'm in drug court. I'm on parole. I have open court cases still. I have a lot of family problems, a lot of burnt bridges, a lot of family members that I've lost along the way.
Both Luis and Elizabeth speak about hope, becoming productive members of society.
I honestly thought that the only way out was jail or death.
I've been sober since 2014. September 23rd is my sobriety date. And I kind of owe it to drug court.
And both point to the importance of the growing recovery community.
My message is always like, there is hope on the other side. There is a recovery revolution going on, and if you want help, it's here, it's possible, and it's attainable.
In Rochester, Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.